Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zane, better known as the King Bahamut, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advance. In the last episode, we finished up World 2, Monkey Mines, and in this episode, we're heading off to Vine Valley, start of World 3, with the level Vulture Culture. We're gonna infiltrate a culture of vultures. Starting with these vultures, we have Neckies, and we have a new enemy, which we may encounter more of as we go along. Nope, never mind. So, let's real quick bounce on this guy's head, get the K, and use this tire to jump up into a bonus barrel. Right out of the gate. And we gotta spell it out, we gotta spell K-O-N-G for an extra life. Except not really. Nope. Oh, I say that, and we get an extra life balloon. How interesting. Alright, so down here, we have a new enemy. Mini Neckies. Somehow more annoying than their adult counterparts. They pretty much shoot nuts at you. I think that their bodies don't actually have a hitbox, so I think you can run past them, but you're liable to take a nut to the face if you do that. And you don't want to take a nut to the face, especially from a vulture. Jokes. Anyways, let's go platforming across some Neckies. Pop this guy on the head. And we have to carefully navigate across enemy platforms. Now this bonus room right here is a Bash the Baddies one. The gimmick of this one is that we have these two claptraps here that we have to jump across repeatedly in order to get bunches of bananas. I failed to do that miserably, so oops, but not too bad. We got the halfway point, and we're dodging nuts and blasting through barrels and using good timing to avoid this guy's nuts. Here, we use this barrel to kill these two Neckies, mini Neckies, and now we have to time not only our barrel presses, but also use good timing to avoid hitting zingers, hit Neckies instead of zingers. Ooh, I got that one a little closer than I would have liked, and I got hit because I wasn't careful with my positioning. Alright, just wait a second here. Pop this guy on the head, get this barrel, and then jump into the hole in the wall through the opposite way. And now this one, I think it's pretty much just shoot correct timing from these barrels. Simple as that. And we get the N for doing that. Now we have probably the hardest barrel blasting section, but it's not too difficult, and we're at the end of the stage. Alright, level 2, Treetop Town. So this level has an interesting thing about it that I won't comment on right away because you can probably see up in the top left corner here, there's a bonus barrel. So we got to wait for this Neckie to come by, jump up into the barrel, and play a round of Stop the Barrel. I think this is for a token, so I'm just going to fail it, because I have gotten all of the hidden cameras I need from Animal Token minigames, and I don't need any more of them. Now, the song that plays in this level, in this version of the game, it sounds completely different to how the original sounded. But I gotta be honest, I kind of like this version of the song better than the original. The original song is great, but it's weirdly... there's just something about it that feels a little, like, too loose. It's hard to describe without actually listening to it yourself. You can find the song on YouTube. It's called Treetop Rock. Now, I think that section of barrels, if you miss the timing on on one of them, it'll actually cause you to... You can actually... Oh no, it's this section right here. So, pretty obvious bonus barrel right here. Unfortunately, oh no, it's not shooting. It's not shooting or spinning around in the circle. I thought this barrel was spinning around in the circle, which made collecting everything a little bit trickier, but I was wrong. Anyways. Roll the barrel to knock out a bunch of critters. And then we use good timing to get through here. And it's pretty much just barrel blasting to the end. Get a KONG. Ignore that espresso token. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm switching back to Donkey Kong at the end of each level. And, to be honest, this is just a weird quirk of mine, but I always like finishing levels of Donkey Kong Country games with a certain character specifically. Usually the main character, because, I mean, it's their game. They should be the one getting the credit for doing everything, even if they don't do any of the work. Well, to be fair, with how lazy Donkey Kong is, I'm sure he would approve of that. Alright, so this level is... It's kind of both really straightforward and really annoying, because this is about as close as Donkey Kong games get to a auto-scroller. If I can stop running into enemies after clearing them. I know that the gimmick of this level is that you basically have to climb up and down ropes that move at a certain pace to dodge enemies. It's not exactly a hard thing to do, especially if you are not like me and keep accidentally walking into enemies for no reason, because your positioning is off. There is a... Or you could just slip off the rope and die that way. There is one bonus barrel in this level that is... Well, actually both of the bonus barrels in this level. I think there's... What the hell? I went over the collision detection on the rope, and I fell into the pit because I didn't grab anything. That's cute. Is that... I cannot tell if that is an error on my part, or if that's something that happens. Okay, this level is going to be interesting. I can gather that much already. I've been having a lot of stupid deaths. Let us try, please, to not have as many stupid deaths. Alright. So there's, I believe, 2 bonus barrels in this world, and both of them are kind of a headache to reach. I just had some slowdown there. Alright. Furthest we've ever been. We get the N. And we have to deal with zingers flying in a circle, which honestly is not too much of a hassle. I mean, if... It's usually only when we have, like, a bunch of enemies on screen that they're tricky. It's a bit of a difficult one-up to grab, but I grabbed it anyways. And now we have a bunch of Neckies. And this section kind of sucks, because if you have to get this bonus barrel that's hidden by the foliage. It's a little easier to see in this version of the game compared to the SNES original. And we have a minigame where we have to play shell game with a Rambi Token. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of tempted to grab that Rambi Token with how many lives I've been losing. I'm not that tempted. Don't really want to go back to the start of the checkpoint section, because the checkpoint's actually pretty far away from the end of the level. Anyways, obvious hidden camera. That is a bit of a pain in the ass to get. Okay, real quick thing with barrels. hold down and let go of the B button to place them down. Important, because we have to get this barrel all the way up these steps to the other side. Drop it. Bonk some critters on the head. And drop it. I think that's all we need to do. Bust open this wall. And collect the prizes. We already got all the conch letters, so I don't know why I was thinking that the G would be in here. But we have a guard token that I really don't need. So let's just jump over it and get out. And that's a level. That's actually kind of a annoying level if you're not careful. Now, we have completed 3 levels, which is where I generally like to stop a part. But we also have Funky here, and I'm sure you want to hear my hilarious Funky Kong impression, so let's go visit him.
Looking good, Kongs! Belt up, blast off, you're out of sight!
Choose a barrel, let's go fishing.
Chump chomps! Dude, these waters are full of sharks! Help me clear them out, and I'll give you more excellent things. Try to hook 10 within the time limit. One thing though, don't hook anything but sharks. Record catch is 0 Chomps Jr.
Yeah, for some reason they expect you to catch Chomps Jr., but there's no point in Funky's fishing minigames where you have to catch like the regular Chomps enemies, which I think is kind of a missed opportunity, but they're also pretty big tiger sharks, so I can kind of understand the hesitation. Anyways, the Chomps Jr. don't appear super frequently, so this one can be a little bit more tense to complete, but you also have to catch only 10 with a very generous time limit, so it's not that much of an issue. So let's just catch a few more to get ourselves a nice high score, and then and hook a fish and just be done with it.
Well done, dude. Here, take this reward.
We get our camera. And that's pretty much it. And we have another level coming up, Orangutan Gang, which I am going to save for the next part because this level is going to be interesting, I'll say that much. I think this is one of the levels where I am going to straight up have to come back for a second visit, and I'm not sure if I want to do that right away or save that for the What We Missed section. I'll figure that out in the next part. So, until then, my name is Zane, better known as the King Bahamut. I thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong Country. In the next episode, we finish up World 3 and get moving on to the next world. See you guys then.